The concept of a satanic new world order is a conspiracy theory that suggests a group of powerful individuals and organizations are working together to create a one-world government that would control every aspect of people's lives. Some proponents of this theory believe that the idea of global warming is being used as a tool to manipulate and control the population. According to this narrative, the Satanic New World Order is fabricating the threat of global warming to impose their agenda on the world. The idea that global warming is a hoax created by a secret group of powerful individuals is not supported by scientific evidence. The overwhelming consensus among climate scientists is that human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels, are causing the Earth's temperature to rise. This is not a theory, but a fact that has been extensively studied and documented by scientists around the world. The evidence for global warming includes rising sea levels, melting glaciers, and changes in weather patterns. Despite the scientific consensus, some people continue to believe that global warming is a conspiracy. They argue that the Satanic New World Order is using the threat of global warming to impose strict regulations on industries, raise taxes, and control people's behavior. They claim that the goal of this alleged conspiracy is to create a one-world government that would have complete control over the population. However, there is no credible evidence to support these claims. It is true that some governments and international organizations are using the issue of global warming to implement policies that aim to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote sustainable development. However, these efforts are not part of a sinister plot to control the population, but rather a response to a real and pressing environmental problem. The United Nations, for example, has been working to address the issue of global warming through international agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, which aims to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Moreover, the idea that a group of powerful individuals could fabricate a global phenomenon like global warming is implausible. Global warming is a complex issue that involves the interaction of many factors, including atmospheric chemistry, ocean currents, and land use changes. It is not something that can be created or controlled by a small group of people. The evidence for global warming comes from multiple lines of research, including temperature records, satellite data, and field observations. Furthermore, the consequences of global warming are already being felt around the world. Rising sea levels are causing coastal erosion and flooding, while changes in weather patterns are leading to more frequent and severe heat waves, droughts, and storms. These impacts are not limited to any one region or country, but are being felt globally. It is unlikely that a conspiracy could be so widespread and complex, involving scientists, governments, and international organizations from around the world. In conclusion, the idea that the Satanic New World Order is fabricating the threat of global warming to control the population is a baseless conspiracy theory that is not supported by scientific evidence. The overwhelming consensus among climate scientists is that human activities are causing the Earth's temperature to rise, and the evidence for global warming is clear and compelling. While it is true that some governments and international organizations are using the issue of global warming to implement policies, these efforts are not part of a sinister plot, but rather a response to a real and pressing environmental problem. It is time to put aside conspiracy theories and focus on addressing the real challenges posed by global warming.